so amazed. How long can you go, baby? At last to my body.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Nayla Nicole, and I'm back with another video. So like, comment, and subscribe. Now, this point of my channel, if you're new here, this is for your own personal healing and growing. I want to help others too, because now if you're perfect, this channel ain't for you. You know, just find your next channel, because this one ain't for you. Now, I made this channel because I am a young girl who's in her 20s trying to heal things as of like traumas, break generational curses. You know, I'm trying to basically be that girl that break the curse out the family. So by you being presented to my channel, you can be the person to break out that curse from your family by changing yourself and not being who everybody else, you know, think you should be, how your family thought you were, you know what I'm saying? Living your own truth, your own personal truth, not nobody else's truth, your own. So today episode, I'm really excited to do it because like this is something I personally have been battling with for all my life since I have known, you know, to just go through things in life. Something I have been, pretty much expectations. Today's channel is about expectations. And the reason why I'm naming this episode, I said channel, but episode expectations, is because sometimes, you know, we expect others to be like us or to move like us, or, you know, just basically have the same characteristics as what we think they should move like. So this episode can pretty much help people who, you know, be let down by people a lot or just have been, you know, but we're going to get into all that. So first things first, I want to discuss, prior to like having expectations, I want to discuss how you view yourself. How you view yourself is very important. Now, how you view yourself matters because if you don't know who you are, you will allow everybody else around you to cloud judgment of who you are. So let's say, for example, somebody's saying to you, you know, I think you're really dumb. You know, I think you're really stupid. I don't think, you know, da da da. You know, I'm just making up something. If you don't know who you are, you're going to accept that the person said to you, oh, you're dumb, you're stupid, you don't know nothing. You're going to accept that. Why? Because you don't know who you are. You don't even know what you are. But when you know yourself and you know, okay, well, if somebody is calling me dumb and stupid, I know I'm not dumb and stupid. But who am I to convince you that I'm not dumb and stupid? You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's just like a number one thing, a part of like deleting that mindset of having expectations for people. You're going to get hurt every time. And I'm going to say this holding your hand through the camera. You're going to get hurt every time expecting everybody to be kind-hearted and genuine, or I don't know, however you are. But you're expecting everybody to be like you. And not everybody's like you. Not everybody move like you. Not everybody thinking process is like yours. And that is something you have to analyze too. Be open-minded. Be okay to open up your mind to take different perspectives. Learn to, if you have another opinion or you hear another opinion, it's okay to change what you thought your opinion was about the situation, or, you know, about the situation or whatever circumstances, you know, just, it's okay to change your opinion. You don't have to always, you know, well, I already done said this, so your pride is like, okay, I already said this, I ain't gonna admit that, you know, my judgment changed, when reality, you know, I think a lot of us, and including myself, pretty much, if you don't know who you are, you will allow people to tell you who you are. And sometimes that can leave you confused. And I don't know who needs to hear this, because this has been on my mind to present to my channel. But for one, the reason why you are hurting, and this is a part of recognizing in the beginning of your healing stages, the reason why you are hurting is because the people who have hurt you have not acknowledged what they have done to you. Let me break it down, and let me say it again. The reason why you are having a hard time forgiving and you're still hurting about things that has happened to you that you did not deserve. It's because you're either one, waiting for an apology from them that you're never gonna get. And I'm just gonna be very real. You're never gonna get it. It's been years now. He or she ain't said I'm sorry yet. Why are you holding that much hatred in your heart? They're still moving on with their lives, whether they know they affected you or not. So why affect your own self by holding on to that resentment when you can just, okay, that was who you are. And the reason why you let them hurt you, and yes, I'm saying you let them hurt you, is because what we allow in our life, we can only allow that. If I let an abusive, toxic man come into my life, and let's say, he's, well, I don't want to say that, I'm going to use a different scenario. But let's say I meet a guy, right? And boom, he has a kid or whatever, and he's still messing with his baby mom. I find out he's still messing with his baby mom or something, and I decide to stick around. So, by me sticking around, I know for a fact in my mind, in the back of my head, okay, I don't need to be with this guy. So, because he's hurting me, I am allowing him to hurt me, which means, though, in the midst of my hurt, I'm not reflecting on myself. You're reflecting on other people. So when you're reflecting on other people, oh, he hurt me. He did this to me. She did that to me. She cheated on me. She broke up with me. She slept with my friends. She da-da-da. Although that is something to be hurt about, it's how you handle the hurt from the situation that matters the most. So when somebody do something wrong to you, I don't think it's time for you to self-reflect on as of to, well, why they did me like that? You're beating yourself up trying to figure out the whys and why did it happen to me? Why I deserve that? You didn't deserve that. It wasn't acknowledged. So that's why you create that anger and that pain, because you're like, they can move on with their life as if they didn't do nothing to me. Or, they can move on with their life and not just move on with their life, but, they're not actually taking the time out to say, hey, I'm sorry for hurting you. I'm sorry for doing you wrong. I'm sorry for whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? So you have to heal yourself. You don't have to get an apology or figure out why people do you how they do you. That's not on you for you to figure out. You don't have expectations for people. You just know who you bring to the table. So with that being said, when they do decide to get up and walk away from you, you will still have one thing, yourself and your dignity. And you keep yourself going. Although, yes, I'm not going to act like, it's hard. It's not hard, because it is hard. When you truly love somebody or love, anything that you consider loving, of course you have an attachment to it, So just don't have expectations for people to be like you or to think like you, because not everybody handle the same situations as you. And you got to understand too, because they don't handle it as you, they're not dumb. They're not stupid. Don't make nobody feel lower than what they are because you feel like they didn't understand how you felt or where you're coming from. And also to be vocal. Know what to be vocal about. Know what to give your energy to. When you sit here and give your energy and time to things and to people that don't deserve it, just think about the encounter of what you could really be pouring into yourself, but you're pouring into people who don't deserve you. Have you ever took the time out to look at that? Analyze and self-reflect. Understand, okay, boom. That's like me. I'm going to give my personal experience. When I went through something just in general with a relationship or a friendship or something, I used to, as if, regardless if I was right or wrong in the situation, I still was just, just be so upset about it. Like, I don't know, I hated losing people. Like, for real, believe it or not, I used to hate losing people. I used to hate having a fallout with people. But I had to come into realization, sometimes you have to take a step back to do what's best for you. Take a step back to do what's best for you, not for other people. And I'm saying this to say, when you have expectations of other people, you're giving them a chance to basically determine what is happening for your outcome. God be trying to elevate us, but because we're still holding on to that hurt and that resentment, he can't elevate us. You still holding on to what Keisha did to you in 2005. Move on from that. It hurted. Feel it, but don't stay in that place. If you get what I mean? If you're hurting about something, don't stay in that place. Because it's like, as long as you sit in that hurt, it's going to keep hurting. But as long as you're trying to figure out and acknowledge what hurt me and how I can move past the hurt, you're taking progress and taking step forwards to forgiving. It don't happen overnight. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen next week. It's a progress. It's a process, you know? Progress, process, same thing. You know, as you're progressing, it's like, okay, I'm feeling better. I'm not carrying this in my heart. So be open-minded and understand that don't take things personal. However people do you, or however you know, whether you were the greatest person to that man, you can't make a man see you for you. Whether you was the best of friends to that person, you can't make them see you for you. You can only allow and pull your energy into whatever you want to be in. So stop blaming that person. Oh, they hurt me. They did this to me. Why did you think so highly of them that they wouldn't do that to you? We be putting people in categories, and we be putting people in, we be having standards for people sometimes because you like, I expect better from you. But that's what you expect. That's what you feel like they should be doing to you. Because you do that to them don't mean you're going to get the same requirements. So if you're not getting the same requirements and reciprocation in that situation, remove yourself. So in the ending, if you stay to this part, congratulations, because you are making a step forward to heal yourself. So take a step back to reflect on yourself. All the pain in my life, did I allow it? Is it that I continue to put up with things I no longer serve my purpose? Is it that I was actually the person that was wrong in the situation and I am a victim to everything? Don't victimize yourself too. Because that pain was brought upon you, don't create yourself as a victim. Because 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, sometimes the things that has happened to us and sometimes the pain we have had in our life is because of our own choices, our own decision making to stay or to be a part of situations that no longer serve our purpose. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And just stay tuned for next week's channel because we coming back with some more bangers. And I'm going to have a special guest on my next episode. So, yeah, if y'all liking it, continue to roll in and look back on some videos, too, that I have posted because...
But you got me going crazy. Just you is so amazing. How long can you go, baby? At last to my body.